Hello everyone, my name is PauLInstaMyooin, and we're back. Pokemon Y Shiny Hunting episode 63, Lapras. If you didn't watch the last episode, why didn't you? If you want a quick recap of the soft resets, 1,247. It's pretty good. Anyway, this episode's topic is by me. If you even care about the game, Unturned, what are your most memorable memories, good or bad, of Unturned? And for me personally, I'd say my best memory was when I first discovered um the bows and the crossbows, how they're silent kills, so that other zombies won't get attracted by you, and that you can just also craft arrows and just find them and keep using them over and over again and repair them. So it's like one of my favorite things when I first discovered that. So it's really awesome, and and also, and yes, that's probably my most memorable. Well, actually, no. Remember those friends I talked about a long time ago? The Finn. I think it was definitely. I'm pretty sure it was Finn as well, but maybe it was Zack Attack and also Thunder Ninja. Anyway, I played Unturned with them also back then when it was like really old back then and just starting out. So I played with them, and we had a really fun time. So you know what? That's actually my favorite, another favorite moment, good memory. So because I spend the time with them, and it was really awesome. It was really fun. But anyway, yeah. So probably one of my worst, my bad memories of that game was not only discovering the hard way that you lose all your skills when you die in the newer ones, but also like when I didn't care about um, making my friends get pissed off or me getting pissed off with my friends. So I had a battle with my one of my friends, Thunder Ninja, and we were having like a gunfight. We made like a home in the military base, and we put sandbags around so zombies wouldn't get in, but they would sometimes spawn inside. But anyway, we had like a battle around there, and then I was being strategic and throwing like smoke grenades and all that. But he killed me, and then I was like, nope, I'm done with this. I'm freaking done. And then I rage quitted, and then yeah, I never played that again with him. So I was like a really sore loser. So yeah, it was crazy. So that was one of my worst moments, but it was still funny just because I did deserve it because I was the one that recommended it. I was like, oh yeah, I want to fight so bad, so I did deserve that one. But yeah, what are your most memorable memories, good or bad, of Unturned, if you even care about it, of course. But anyway, going off with last episode theories. So I realized that also the Lieutenant Surge war thing. I remember like I was just remembered by, how do you, I guess, remembered, yeah, well, I, reminded, I was reminded by the theory video last night, actually specifically in, I think it was, I guess it was red and blue as well, and when you beat Lieutenant Surge, or maybe it was before you battle him, he's like, hey kid, um, my Raichu electric Pokemon saved me in the war. That's what he said. So people really put it toward that. Of course, there was a war because even he said so. Because when you're like a kid or just normal, you just think that's just like, oh, okay, whatever. People sometimes say that just because of their own experiences, it doesn't really affect the Pokemon world. But yeah, if you have to really think deep into that, because what kind of war was he in? Like, where was he? He must have been somewhere in the Pokemon world, and it must have been with Pokemon as well. So that's adding on to that theory, because I just left that out. I almost forgot about that. And another cool theory from all the way back from Pokemon, even Gold, Silver, and Crystal, even Hard Gold, Soul Silver. So there's this one guy. Once you beat the first eight badges in Johto, and then you go back to Kanto. When you go all the way to Cerulean City, there's this little side quest. Well, you have to do it to continue the story. But anyway, there's this guy from Team Rocket, and Team Rocket was disbanded, but he didn't know he's like one of the. He's like I guess what people would call an odd person. He spoke like this. He was like he's like, when he was like trying to leave, he'd say bye bye a go go, and it was hilarious. So anyway, so pretty much he stole like a part from the generator to stop the power going around through the whole region, and it was bad because usually electricity is pretty normal, but they have Pokemon, but still, it's just like a story thing. But anyway, so yeah, he hid it in the, after you beat him on the Nugget Bridge, he told you he hid it in Misty's gym, and then you get it, and then you bring it back to the guy, and then he turns on the power again, and then so that's both for Gold, Silver, and Crystal, and Heart Gold, Soul Silver. But anyway, in Pokemon, I think actually Pokemon Platinum, or was it? Actually, no, I think it was in Pokemon Black. Yeah, because I think Pokemon Black and White were the first ones to actually introduce, like, if it was winter, it would be, like, snowy around. I think maybe Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum have that too. I don't know, but I think it was first introduced in Black and White. But anyway, in winter, there would be some spots you can't go through because there's snow built up there. And then if you go to different seasons, or maybe it's not real time. Maybe it's just like every day it changes. I highly doubt that. But anyway, so yeah, so there's this one area you can go to, this one house, and you see a guy with his wife and I think his kid as well. But anyway, it's that same Team Rocket guy from Pokemon Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and Gold, Silver, and Crystal. He said, because he talks the same way. He was like, you saw his like bye bye go go. He kind of said he was talking in that way, so that must have been him. So that's such a cool Easter egg that they would bring him back. That's so cool, because I remember the specific one I heard from that was Candy Eevee, and I mentioned her in another video because of how she named her shiny Pokemon when she first just found one. But anyway, yeah, there's so many cool theories, and I'm really trying to think of all of them, like as many as I can. Well, I suppose, yeah, I'm trying to think so hard with also keep talking, because like I said, they're freaking copyright music. So, I don't know. I'm really trying to think of what else I can possibly talk about. Oh yeah. The professors. So, do you notice anything with their names? Professor Oak, Professor Birch. Oh wait, no, that's not the order. That's third generation. So Professor Oak, Professor. Crap, what is the second generation's professor name? I'll skip back to it. So anyway, Oak is being first generation, third generation being Birch, fourth being Rowan, fifth being Juniper, sixth being Sycamore, seventh being, actually I don't even know the seventh. Yeah, I don't think I do, but I should know the. Oh yeah, I think his name is Professor Elm. Yeah. So do you know, you see a pattern with these names? They're all based on names of trees, plants. Oak being oak tree, birch being birch tree, sycamore being sycamore tree, and I don't know about juniper and elm or rowan. I'm pretty sure they must be trees, because why wouldn't they be? Because it's like in the row. But that's so cool, right? Like, it's such a cool little Easter egg they put in the game, but they don't have you notice it, and it's hilarious. It's so cool. But oh, here's another really interesting one. So back in Red, Blue, Yellow, and Fire Red, Leaf Green, the Generation 1 Pokemon games, so apparently you actually kill a Pokemon in there. You may not go up to it and like physically have your character just bash it in with his fist or a weapon, but you actually, because of you, that Pokemon died. So here's the many facts that back this up. So on the SSN, when you have your rival battle, all of the points up until now, your rival, whatever the rival's name is, the normal name is, would be Blue. But anyway, so Blue, he's always had this Rattata, and then once you finally fight him on the ship, I think you actually first see it evolve into Eradicate. So anyway, you fight him on the ship with Eradicate. So apparently after you beat him and you see him back again in Lavender Town and Lavender Tower, he's there for some reason, but why is he? The reason behind this is because you killed this Eradicate. Yes, you the character, by winning the battle, progressing through the story, you killed your rival's Eradicate. And many things back this up. So, you fought it on the ship. It was fainted, of course, because he beat all of his Pokemon. You fainted all of them. And, it's rumored to be, and facts back it up, that Blue, your rival, couldn't heal Eradicate in time, so Eradicate died. And because you fight him again at Lavender Tower, and he doesn't have Eradicate anymore, so it's a theory that is 99% true. You caused Eradicate's death. And yeah. Personally, for me, if Pokemon was in real life, not just because of this theory, but just in general, I wouldn't play it how I would if I was in the game, because hurting other living beings just to improve yourself, it's not right. I would just be loving my Pokemon all the time, and you know what, personally, I would probably, train with them. I would, we'd train against each other. We wouldn't go hurting other animals. And, especially even if it was someone owned it, because it's I don't know, I would only use it to defeat evil, I guess. Use my Pokemon to defeat evil. But it's just so different from, in real life, because you're like a bully, pretty much. You're bullying Pokemon, and most people just say, oh, they enjoy the battle, but it's still not right. Just for friendly sport, they're getting hurt all the time, even if it's little attacks. They're always going to get hurt in the battles. They're always inflicting damage, or you're getting damage inflicted on you. And it's just horrible to think about that. So that's just the kind of person I am. Most of the time I'm a peaceful guy, but when it comes to taking down evil, bringing justice, then I could be pretty evil. But anyway, yeah, what are the Pokemon theories we got? We got, well, I'm trying to think of all the ones, like in Pokemon Generation 6 and everything and all those. Well, I don't know, there's so many that I've heard of, but I just can't remember them at the moment. Just can't seem to for some reason. Oh, well, you probably have already noticed. Each generation has how the first generation has Rattata, Pidgey, and electric Pokemon like Pikachu, and all bug Pokemon like Caterpie and Beetle. So each of the generations have their own, per se, Rattata, Pidgey, Pikachu, and bug Pokemon. So it's pretty cool to look at that as well, because it's just a little thing to point out. But anyway, this is the last one we'll check. And hopefully I'll be able to think of more things to talk about next episode. But anyway, we did pretty good. I don't think we're going to be able to reach 1,300, but we reached 1,270. So I highly doubt we're going to be doing 30 encounters next episode. But anyway, I'll show you at the end of the episode the other parts of the theme. So that's another cool thing to look forward to. Anyway, bye Lapras. I've been your host, PauLInstaMyooin, and goodbye.